Hey Derek, how's it going?
How's it going, Travis? I'm doing well.
Oh, okay, cool. It's going well for me too.
That's good. That's good.
How are your classes going?
My classes are good. I'm in the middle of kind of the home stretch, you could say, for my comm class.
Yeah.
Busy. It's a debate class. It's
Oh,
235. So right now we're focusing on we were given a policy, and I have to do a lot of research on the policy, and then I have a partner, and then we spend the next I think we start Thursday, and then we spend the next week and a half debating different sides of the argument. And so, just in the middle of getting all that together and figuring everything out. So,
Yeah. That sounds kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
I'm really liking the class. I've never taken a debate class before, in high school or anything.
Yeah.
And comm was always something that kind of I thought I'd be interested in, and so I signed up for Comm 235, and I've loved it. It's made me definitely want to take more comm classes in the future. But yeah, that's definitely something I've enjoyed.
It's very cool when the classes work out like that.
Yeah, I agreed. That's happened to me a few times over the course of the year, where I've not been so sure about a class or kind of just signed up for a class and then I've been like, oh yeah, this is awesome.
Are you taking that for humanities?
No, I don't. The 235 isn't for humanities.
Oh, okay.
I think the 101 is, but I already took Canadian history for my humanities GR.
Were you interested in that too?
No, that was one of the classes that I could have gone without.
Okay.
But yeah.
Was there different humanities you wish you would have taken instead?
I really didn't know which ones were human. Our liberal arts classes humanities.
Liberal arts. This sounds like it would be humanities, but I'd have to take the GURs here.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know what were humanities. So I was just looking. That happened. Signing up for winter quarter, I was just looking up what classes were available, and then I saw that the Canadian history one happened to be a GR, so I was like, oh, why not?
Yeah.
But I didn't really look into what other humanities GRs there was. I should have done that though. But
I know that some of my friends are taking the Africa history courses.
Yeah.
Those kind of humanities.
I really want to take an African history course at some point. I'm really interested in that. Yeah.
That interests you?
Yeah, my sister actually did a study abroad in Africa, University of Ghana, and she just had nothing bad to say about it, and she just was so enthused about the history and just the place in general, and so it's made me really want to take some classes on it.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That'd definitely be a really experience building adventure.
For sure, yeah. Both my older sisters have studied abroad, and I really want to study abroad too.
Oh, where would you go?
I haven't really decided yet, but my oldest sister lives in Australia, actually. So I think I might study abroad there. I don't know. I've been hearing from a lot of different people that it wouldn't necessarily be the best place to go, or not the best place, but there's a lot of other really cool and interesting places you could go. And so if you were to pick one, maybe it wouldn't be there. So I really haven't even looked into it really at all, but I'm definitely wanting to do that. I really want to study abroad somewhere.
So you're most interested in the Africa venture, but you've heard that there may be other ventures you might want to look into.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to take African history courses. I don't necessarily want to go study there. I'm not really sure where I want to go study, but I definitely want to take, while I'm at Western, I want to take some African history courses, because that's something that really interests me. Maybe not study there, but study somewhere.
Do you know any background in African history?
Not anything other than what they teach you in high school, which is just skimming the surface. So
the world history class.
Yeah, the colonization from Great Britain and a little bit of France, but other than that, really nothing. So.
Yeah, it's just my opinion, but that class is very Eurocentric. So
in high school,
you kind of do miss out on a lot of other cultures.
That's what was so exciting about coming to college, is you get opened up to all these different classes, like African history and all this other stuff that you can't take in high school.
Yeah. I've always found it interesting up here at Western too because there's so many different movements and organizations,
For sure.
such as like, I mean, in high school, I think there was still the LGBT and everything, but it definitely wasn't as strong as it is up here. Like,
Right.
it's really nice to see everyone so empowered up here. There's a lot of equality with the diversity.
Yeah, I definitely think that's something you find when you get to college is people start getting more excited about things like that, and it reflects in the clubs and yeah, and stuff that you can get involved in.
Are you involved in any of the clubs up here?
Not currently. No. Other than intramural sports and like I'm on hall council right now, president of Delta, and so I've been getting involved in like the community that way.
Yeah.
But I really haven't like spent too much time looking into clubs, which is such a bummer because there's so many cool clubs here, and like um, there's such just a broad spectrum of like interests that, and I'm sure that I'd be able to find something. But I guess really I just haven't devoted enough time into.
Well, it's not just always
Looking
about
into it.
devoting time to looking into it, though. It is a big time commitment for
That's
any
true.
club, I would think.
Yeah, that's true.
Like having also done intramural sports, I know how much of a time commitment that can be,
Yeah.
and that's probably the most fun way that you could spend your time.
Agreed. Yeah, I actually just earlier had a dodgeball game.
Oh, nice. How'd that go?
Yeah, we won. So now we're in the playoffs,
Right on.
which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, I've yet to get one of the shirts.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge goal of mine.
Yeah, I see people around with the shirts. It's just like I don't. It's not like anything amazing, but I do kind of look at them like you rock.
I know. I'm so envious. I just want one of those shirts.
I don't
They're
know
so
you, but
cool.
go you.
I know. They're awesome. Yeah, it's definitely something that I need to accomplish before I leave Western. Yeah.
It's kind of weird though that like we see those shirts as markers. They're like, yeah, go you. You did that for intramurals. It's like I don't know. It just seems odd to me that we would pick those out like an article of clothing that wouldn't have any meaning to like UW or anything. Has so much meaning here on Western.
Yeah, it's something that's definitely personal and something that the people who are involved with it definitely all understand and strive for. So yeah.
Have you seen anything else cool around Western like that really sparks you, like intramural stuff?
I've been really supportive of the basketball team. It was really cool watching them go through their season. They did really well, and so like, and I know some of the freshmen who are on the basketball team, and I actually used to play with them back in high school. So like, so whenever I'd see them, I'd get excited about Western basketball.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So you play basketball?
Yeah, I played basketball in high school, and I try to play as much as I can down at the rec. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really have a future in basketball. I wasn't that good at basketball. Football was my sport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good experiences with that.
Yeah, I had some really good experiences, some good memories from that, and I had the opportunity to play in college, but I decided against it. Decided that I would rather go to school rather than go be a collegiate athlete. Because collegiate athlete, I mean, that's a time commitment if you've ever heard of one. Like they spend day in and day out on their sports, and that's something that I respect completely, but something that I don't think I was ready to make that commitment for.
Yeah.
And like I really enjoyed football in high school, but it was just something that I was ready to kind of move on from.
That's cool.
Really wanted to just like focus on school and move on with my life, I guess, so to speak.
So how do you feel about it now, looking back?
On
the decision, that is.
No, I definitely am still in the same boat. In fact, like I'm really into music right now, and I kind of wish I spent more of high school on doing music rather than sports, which like is a catch-22 because back then I loved sports so much, and right